And the reason that we're running How to Make Your Website Really Work is in its simplest form. An attractive website that's not easy to find isn't an effective website. Especially when time, effort and investment goes into a site, that's got to be found, and the most powerful way to do that is Google. The stats in terms of how long or how short a time people take to search means that as businesses and organisations, we all need to be on the first page and close to the top of the first page if possible. The reason that we invited Dave Simpson of Granite SEO to run this class is Dave is recognised as perhaps the expert in Aberdeen to help our clients with delivering a session in layman's terms to show what they can do either on their own or with the assistance of a specialist like Dave to make sure they're on that first page, and if possible right up the top of that first page to get more business inquiries. Our Google ranking is important for Aberdeen Business Network because we want to be found. We're a small, independent, local business. We don't have a vast marketing budget that we can utilise. So therefore, when people go into Google for a search, which is where they're going to go, if they're going to put in searches like business networking or networking Aberdeen or business network in Aberdeen, we want to be right up at the top of there, so that people then find out about our business and hopefully want to connect and engage with us. ABN community members, we're delighted to have them. We're delighted when they spend a lot of time and activity on the site. However, we feel that a spread across all social media, also using LinkedIn and Twitter, Facebook, Google+, the balance is different for everyone else. So although we're delighted to see our members growing and using the site more often, putting up more posts, more videos, more blogs, we know that their time spent on LinkedIn and Facebook and Twitter is also just as effective as their time spent on ABN community.
My name's Dave Simpson and I run Granite SEO. I'm an independent search engine optimization consultant and web marketing specialist, and I try to help companies get the most from their website and by generating quality traffic to it and turning that traffic into sales. Google is so important because it's so dominant in the marketplace. Over 95% of all the buying decisions are made online primarily these days. So in other words, people go to the internet first to research what they want to buy and also to find the best price. And of that 95%, 75% of the people who search for something start with Google first. You can look at the traffic stats for almost any search engine and Google outranks them by a factor of at least 10 to 1. The top 3 things that businesses should be doing to improve their Google rankings are basically produce quality content, the sort of thing that people want to read and want to link to, so that encourages links from good quality websites. That's the second most important thing. They should be trying to actively promote their business and to get links from websites, which will then help their rankings. And the third thing is they need to be doing more social media work. They need to be building Twitter followings, building Facebook likes, because the social media aspect is now a ranking factor for Google as well. Social media has a big impact on SEO these days. Ever since Google rolled out what they call the caffeine update, which was roughly 2 years ago, social signals, as they call them, have been an integral part of the search engine algorithm. So in other words, the more mentions that you have on Twitter, the more likes that you have on Facebook, and the more followers that you have on even things like Google Plus and YouTube, all have a positive impact on your search engine rankings. So in other words, get out there and build a social following, because in the future it's likely that they are going to be even more important and with less reliance on the current method of ranking websites.
My name is Bob Gentle and I run a company called Northeast Creative, or NEC. We design, build and maintain websites for all kinds of businesses all over the Northeast. Our customers have spent a lot of money on their websites, and in order for them to see a good return on that investment, they need to have a plan for what's going to happen after it's delivered. Social media and search marketing are both fundamental to the success of any web project. So really our sponsorship of this ABN event is really demonstrating that to not only our existing customers but to potential customers. Having an attractive and easy to use website is not enough. Even a Ferrari needs petrol in the tank, and for a website, a consistent source of qualified traffic to your website is really important, but qualified traffic that's engaged and interested in what you do and interested in you and your team as people is even more important, and it can deliver really tangible results. We definitely expect Google to dominate as a search engine for years to come. They spend more than anyone else, they generate more revenue than anyone else, But there are things like Facebook search now coming online which can have an impact. Social networks like Twitter also have a search capability. There's loads of other ways people do search, but Google will definitely dominate.
My name's Fee Garrick. I work for Appetite for Learning. We're a data management and IT training company based out of Bridgeton. And I do their marketing. I'm their marketing coordinator. So I do their website and their Twitter. I decided to attend the How to Make Your Website Really Work today for continuous professional development, and also because part of my role within Appetite for Learning is to work on their website. I like to hear about Google Plus because it's not an area that I've looked at. I liked all the hints and tips about how to get our website further up the ratings. I like to hear that social media plays such a big role in getting it further up the ratings. Immediately I'm going to go home and I am going to tweet my thanks and a picture of a penguin and a panda to show that I was paying attention in class.
My name is Alistair Law. I'm Managing Director of Law's Tyres, which as the name suggests, it's a fast fit company. We sell tyres, exhaust brakes and steering in the Aberdeen area. Well, because I was fairly convinced my website wasn't really working, I decided to come to a course called How to Make Your Website Really Work. And today I've learned a lot and some understanding of perhaps it's not working as well as it should, and there are things that need to be done. What I enjoyed most about the session was that it pointed out to me the fundamentals of content, the relevance of the website and the information that's on it, and that's something we're guilty of not looking after. In relation to this class, the first thing I'm going to do is improve the content. That's been drummed into me and now I fully understand and tend to implement. Now, before my tea.